TurboTax and Cash App Taxes, two giant names in tax filing. One is known for trusted guidance, the other is famous for being free. But which one really delivers? On the left, TurboTax, smart, simple, and trusted. And on the right, Cash App Taxes, absolutely free for everyone. Let's skip the marketing spin and get to what actually matters for your 2025 tax return. Each category gets scored, so you'll see exactly how these two stack up by the end. The final winner might surprise you. Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty details, here's the mind map for today's showdown. We're comparing these two software tools in 6 main categories: price, supported tax situations, ease of use and experience, support options, audit and accuracy guarantees, and filing speed and convenience. Sound good? Let's jump in. All right, first up, price. TurboTax does have a free option, but honestly, it's kinda only for basic returns. The moment things get a bit spicy, like you add investments or run your own side hustle, it starts asking for those paid upgrades. Oh, and state returns? Usually extra unless you're on the free tier. So yeah, it can get pricey real quick. Now, Cash App Taxes? Wildly simple. It's absolutely free. That means both federal and state returns. No sneaky upsells, no surprise costs, and they cover every form they support, no matter how complicated it gets. The only asterisk is, if you desperately want paid support, you literally can't buy it here, even if you want to. But yeah, on price, Cash App Taxes pretty much runs away with it. Next, let's talk about supported tax situations. TurboTax is kind of the gold standard here. It covers just about every scenario. Investments, freelancers, multiple states, foreign income, you name it. The catch? You'll need one of their fancier paid versions for the advanced stuff. Now, Cash App Taxes does a pretty solid job for most people. If your tax life is straightforward, or maybe you have some investments, you're probably covered. But multi-state returns, weird or foreign income, no dice. So if you're a regular Joe, sure, Cash App Taxes holds up. But if your situation gets complicated, TurboTax clearly takes this round. Let's slide into ease of use and experience. TurboTax has a super polished interface. It walks you through every step, lets you import data from banks or even QuickBooks, and oh, you can literally snap photos of your W-2 and get it uploaded right away. Everything feels pretty slick and modern, but yeah, some of those helpful features are locked behind those pricier packages. Cash App Taxes keeps things simple. The interface is clear and direct, especially for bread-and-butter tax forms. No flashy imports, though, and you might end up typing more info by hand, especially for niche stuff. If you like automation and smooth sailing, TurboTax is hands down the winner. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Cash App Taxes is one of the only major options that's truly $0 for both federal and state returns, even if you have investments? That's wild. Now on to support options. TurboTax honestly goes all out here. You get live chat, phone support, and, if you upgrade, access to actual CPAs via TurboTax Live. Plus, their help articles are everywhere. Of course, like everything with TurboTax, the best help is locked behind paid plans. Cash App Taxes? You're saving money, but you have to DIY your answers. Just online resources, community forums, and surprisingly, free audit defense for everyone. But if you want a human on the phone or chatting live, nope. TurboTax wins again for support. Easy. Let's talk about audit and accuracy guarantees. This one's kind of interesting. Both TurboTax and Cash App Taxes have accuracy guarantees, so you're covered if the numbers don't add up. TurboTax offers audit support, but, well, like most things with them, the real help kicks in on paid plans. Cash App Taxes actually gives you free audit defense, independent of how much you paid. Because, remember, you paid nothing. But if you end up in some wild legal battle with the IRS, the support's going to be pretty limited. So I'd say, yeah, this round is a tie. And finally, filing speed and convenience. TurboTax nails it. You've got fast data entry thanks to all those imports, pre-filled forms, and the document scanning. It feels quick, almost too easy. Unless, of course, you want every single feature. Then you're nudged to pay up again. For Cash App Taxes, you don't get interrupted by upsells, and it's very straightforward. But when you hit an oddball form, you'll definitely be spending more time entering stuff manually. So, if you want speed and convenience, TurboTax is the clear winner here. Let's take a step back and look at the scores side by side. TurboTax shines in handling complex cases, top-tier support, and user experience, while Cash App Taxes absolutely steals the spotlight on price. Everything else? Honestly, it's a mixed bag, depending on your needs. So how do we wrap this up? TurboTax is definitely your pick if you want total guidance, easy automation, or you've got a messy tax situation across states. If your tax life is pretty normal and you don't want to spend a dime, Cash App Taxes is almost too good to be true. For most people, the winner is TurboTax. Unless you just want free and simple, then hey, go with Cash App Taxes and keep your money. Got questions on picking your go-to tax software for 2025? Save or share this guide and make your tax season, well, maybe not fun, but at least a whole lot